good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. This is FXFreedom broadcasting you live on YouTube with some time differences, right? Time differences, everybody. Yeah, we should have 2 p.m. GMT, then it was 3 p.m. GMT, make sense? Alright. Everybody wants the free lunch, huh? There is no free lunch, everybody. Makes sense? I'm sorry to tell you, there is no free lunch. You know? Oh, you are in the Forex course 202. Share your experience. I mean, all good, everybody. You know? Maybe you're going to get lucky, but don't get, you know, don't be offended if they don't want you. Make sense? Okay, Ernesto, don't get offended if somebody doesn't want to share the knowledge because they're paying for it. It's not for free for them. Alright, Monday, Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Remember, trading is a learnable skill when you learn in the correct way, and remember that you are going to graduate from this course, meaning you can join the advanced course when number one, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number two, you have your strategy in place, you understand why you win, why you lose. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Lynn says, yes boss, we missed you yesterday. I missed you too, everybody. Okay, and for questions and or homework, you have my Gmail contact, and for classes and meetings and so on, you have the Skype. Alright, everybody, professional trader course, support, resistance and pivot point in extensions and retracements. Wow. So extension, retracement, extension, retracement, right? Retracement, something like this. And now here is the question, everybody. Okay, here is the question for today: which support slash resistance slash pivot points are stronger in a retracement, in a retracement, which support resistance pivot points are stronger in a retracement, and clone, which support resistance pivot point are stronger in an extension, in an extension. Hello Julius, how are you? Julius is one, everybody. Let's ask him, right? Julius, are you willing to share for free your knowledge from the Forex course 202 in Ernesto's Telegram group? Julius? And there is no right or wrong, you know, I mean, right? Okay, everybody, so we have extension, retracement, extension, and now you have so this is the first question: which support resistance pivot points are stronger? Okay, in a retracement, and okay, so something like this, right? Alright, everybody, should you go short in here? Should you go short in here, or should you buy in here? And it's not a fair question. Let me do this: higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, lower low, lower high. Alright, now it's better. Should you go short or should you go long? And the question is, Some of you are getting scared here, right? This happens all the time. You know, with support, resistance, and pivot point are stronger in a retracement. Edit label retracement. Retracement. There you go. Julius says, absolutely not. Very good. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not the knowledge, but the experience. It's all the same, Ernesto. There is no free lunch, everybody. I'm sorry to tell you. Make sense? Oh, you know, not personal, not personal. You know, somebody say, oh, you guys are so rude, you know, and snob. No, we are not. Okay? Everybody, let me tell you something. Because some people, you know, online already fight and they are, oh, I'm right and you're wrong, you know. You must understand that everybody's life, we are busy, makes sense? We are busy, we have our busy lives, and it's not personal, it's normal that an advanced trader or a professional trader, it's not willing to spend time with a beginner, makes sense? Because the beginner is going to learn, but the advanced or the professional is not going to learn. Make sense? Unless it's like me that loves teaching. You know, I love teaching and I love coaching. Make sense, everybody? But if the advanced trader or the professional trader doesn't love teaching, doesn't like coaching, then he's not going to share the experience. And he is not rude, he or she is not snob, you know, it's not personal. And you would do the same, agreed, everybody? If you are honest, oh, I would do the same, right? Hello, Clara, how are you? Okay, everybody, let's make a poll. Should you go long or should you go short in here? Should you go long, should you go short in here? Let's make a poll. There is no right or wrong on the direction. So, short or long? Short or long? Hedge fund traders Julius saying short. Boss, but there is a pivot point down here. Isn't this risky, boss? Going short? And the question for today, everybody, it's a technical skill, the understanding on how this market works. So we are working on number 3 today. You have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction, like what is going to happen most likely, you know, probability wise, 7 times out of 10. Okay, so 7 times out of 10, is this market going to push down or is this market going to push up? Okay, this lesson today, it's very important for you to understand that not all the support, resistance, pivot points are the same. Alright? This is what we call a next level lesson. Today, wow, we are having the next level. Yes, you do. This is the next level lesson. Okay? Golden nugget for the next year. Golden nugget. Golden nugget. Not all support, resistance, pivot points are the same. Alright, everybody? Take a picture, screenshot, photo, type in the chat. Done? Brought along, Julius short, Clara short, Dimitar neither. We are deep in the extension to go long, or we don't have a confirmed downturn and have a support to go short. This island short, it's rejected the pivot point but will not go through it. Boss, this short-term downtrend is not confirmed as the 75% downtrend. Now, however, one can risk after counter trend break until the past high support. Everybody, what is the market going to do 7 times out of 10? All of you are right. Okay? All of you are correct. What is the market going to do 7 times out of 10? Is the market going to go up or is the market going to go down? Okay? Let me see the answers, everybody. Boss, can you repeat, please? What is the market going to do 7 times out of 10 in here? And this bugger, you know, this bothers the beginner trader because it's making a lower low and a lower high, but the beginner trader is seeing the pivot point in here. And the beginner is going to be scared, you know, oh my gosh, what if the market hits the pivot point, you know, and sometimes it's also like this, right? Sometimes the market hit past support from the short-term trend. See, everybody? Julius is saying push down because the market will just make the second extension leg, and after an extension must come a retracement. After the extension comes the retracement, says Ernesto. Go down due to the end of the extension. Follow the trend line. Very good. So we have the trend line too. Thank you very much. Everybody answer. 7 times out of 10 this market is going to push down. And if you don't believe me, study the charts. And for the correct reasons, this is the learnable skill. Julius and Ernesto said it best. Lynn said it best too, everybody. Okay? And now, so which support, resistance, pivot point are the stronger? When it's the end of an extension. Listen to me very carefully. When is the end of the extension and the market must retrace, this pivot point is the weakest. Make sense, everybody? This is not for everybody, this is for the day traders. You know, maybe on the 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart, or the short-term swing traders. Maybe you have a setup, right? Maybe you have a setup like this and you are fearing the market. Now, fair enough, the strongest is the market wave. The strongest is the market wave, so 3 times out of 10 is going to push up. You know, it's going to be what we call a shallow retracement. Okay? But now we are here, alright? And the market comes down to here, right, everybody? Okay? So the first support, resistance, pivot point is the weakest now, and now we are down here. Give me a second, everybody. Alright, next question. What are you going to do in here, everybody? Short or long? Long or short? Long or short? Hello, Allah, how are you? Lynn says understood. Technically, extension should be the next leg of the market wave. Sure. Are you going to go long or short, everybody? You are now on the next pivot point in a retracement. What are you going to do? Again, there is no right or wrong. You can say long, you can say short, you can say I'm staying out. Everybody, how are you going to take advantage of this market instead of this market taking advantage of you? Broto says long. Retracement on the short-term trend. Now this is the retracement on the market wave, everybody. Don't confuse the two. Okay, this is the retracement on the market wave. The blue is the market wave, the red one is the short-term trend. Julius says long, long. Okay, everybody. Alright, we have traders saying short, we have traders saying long. Let's address the short trade, right? So we are going to wait for the market to do a small retracement, and then we are going to enter on the next counter trendline break. Something, give me a second everybody, something like this, right? Okay. Now, for the traders who are going short, are you going to win or are you going to lose? 7 times out of 10. Take a screenshot, picture, photo. Boss, I'm going short. All good. It makes sense because the short-term trend is making lower lows, lower highs. Right? Talking about direction. It makes sense to go short because it's making lower lows, lower highs. Okay? So you figured out the short-term trend. Now here is the question, is your trade going to be a winner or a loser 7 times out of 10? Long but only a few pips. Ala says long. Dimitar, you said short, right? Everybody who is short on this one, is this trade going to be a winner or is this trade going to be a loser? Talking about stop loss and take profit, and I can make it smaller, right? I can make it a little bit. I'm going to readjust so it's not going to break the market wave. Okay, so I'm going to make it smaller. Out, out. So this is your risk, everybody, for the traders who are shorting the market. This is your risk. 1, 2, clone. Okay. So the market, if the market is going to fall, it's not going to break the market wave. Here is the question. Talking about probabilities. Is this trade going to win 7 times out of 10 or is this trade going to lose 7 times out of 10? There is no right or wrong. What do you think? Type in the chat, lose or win. Lose or win. Okay. Now, let's not forget what is the lesson today. The lesson is that when you see something like this, the first pivot point is the weakest, and the deeper it goes, the stronger it becomes. Make sense? 50-50. No. There are no 50-50, sorry to tell you. There are no 50-50. Everybody, what do you see? Circle, what do you see in here at this level? You should see something. Background color. The yellow circle is telling you what? Clara says loser. Very good, Clara, you're right. Why? Why is this going to be a loser 7 times out of 10? Boss, can we manage the trade? Yes, you can, absolutely. Absolutely, you can manage the trade. So here is the question, everybody, and this should be ongoing mindset, ongoing mindset, everybody. You know, is this trade going to be a loser or winner 7 times out of 10? Can I still enter the market and try to capture some pips? Okay. Edit label, and if yes, how? What is going to be the difference? Okay, not in here, everybody give me a second. If yes, how goes down in here, more down. If yes, how? Boss, what is ongoing mindset? Every single day. Desert Island, you are too far away. We didn't learn about Fibonacci's, yes. Alright, everybody? Ongoing mindset. Is this trade going to be a loser or winner 7 times out of 10? And if it's a loser, can I still enter the market and try to capture some pips? And if yes, how? So you have 3 questions, everybody. Ala says loser. Clara says loser. Dimitar support and trend line colliding. Very good. Loser says Ala. Dancy says losing market support. Broto, there's resistance, becomes support. Fibo, we are too soon because the risk reward take profit will not be hit. The odds are stacking against. Trend line 101. Very good. Everybody, all of you are right. Can I still enter the market? I'm the student, you are the teacher. Teacher Dimitar, teacher Island, teacher Clara, teacher Broto, teacher Dancy, teacher Ala, teacher Ernesto, Julius, and everybody else. Can I still enter the market and try to capture some pips? Can I still enter? Type in the chat, yes you can, or no, you better not. You better not. Yes you can, yes you can. Look at the lower time frame. Why should I look at the lower time frame? Desert Island, why should I look at the lower time frame? What is on the lower time frame, everybody? Great comment, Island, thank you very much. Most of you, most of us, we go on the lower time frames from the 1 hour chart and the 4 hour chart. We go on the 15-minute chart. Why are you doing this? What is there? Dancy loser, but we can enter short-term trend till market support. Broto, no. Wait for change. Julius, no. You can if you risk 1 for 1. Everybody? Okay, so yes, alright. Okay, how? How should I trade this one? Alan says go to the lower time frame. I'm asking why? What else can you do, everybody, if you are not going on the lower time frames? Here is a secret to you, everybody. The lower time frame is not going to lower your risk. Pay attention. Okay? Another golden nugget. The lower time frame is not going to lower the risk. Fair enough? Talking about being fair. I am here. Right, I'm here and I'm going to go on the lower time frame. The lower time frame, red. There you go. The lower time frame. Let's change colors. It's not going to lower my risk, everybody. Does this make sense to you? Nothing wrong, boss. What's wrong on going on the smaller time frame? Nothing wrong, but it's not going to lower my risk. Smaller moves easier to spot, sure, but how is going to help me? Dimitar says something completely different. Go to the higher time frame and check if you can enter. Everybody, you can go on the smaller time frame, is not wrong, and you can go on the higher time frame, it's not wrong, but not the higher time frame, not the smaller time frame are not going to eliminate your risk. Make sense? So what is going to be the differential here? Make sense, everybody? I know that this trade right now it's 7 times like this, you know, this is the plan. Risk, reward, 1 per 2. And I know as a trader that 7 times out of 10 the market is not going to hit my take profit. Not always, but 7 times out of 10. As you guessed correctly, everybody, this is past support from the market wave, and this past support, it's aligned with the pivot point, and past support aligned with the pivot point near the uptrend line. You know, this market is going to push up in here 7 times out of 10. Trade the short-term trend. Ernesto got it best, everybody. Reduce the risk. Make sense? Whatever you are going to do, don't risk 0.5% in here. Risk half of half. Alright? Don't risk the normal percentage. Why not, boss? Because it's 80% you are going to lose. Alright, everybody, this is the answer. Because if you go on the smaller time frame, nothing wrong, but it's not going to eliminate or lower the risk. If you go on the higher time frame, nothing wrong, but it's not going to eliminate your risk. So you must reduce the risk in here. Okay, everybody, fair enough? Alright, now let's talk about the traders who are going long. The traders who are going long. Alright? If you go long in here, everybody, if you go long in here, are you trading from what you see, or are you speculating that this market is going to go up? Type in the chat, speculating or knowing. If you go long at the pivot point, when the market made a lower low and a lower high, and you are going long, and some of you are going to see a counter trend line break, and it is, this is one of the lessons that it's worth downloading and watching 5 times. Because this is happening to 99% of beginner traders right now. The market's making lower lows, lower highs, and I am in fear to short the market because I'm seeing the pivot point. This would be one trader's mistake, not personal, we are emotional. On the other side, the market made a lower low, lower high. Yes, it's not 100%, but still I'm going to go long in here because the market is at the same pivot point. So if I go long right now, am I trading what I'm seeing or am I speculating to know that what is going to happen? Dancy speculating, Ernesto speculating because short-term trend change so yes. Alright, Broughton Julius. Okay. Make sense, everybody? Boss, but if I put, somebody's yelling at me, boss, but if I put the stop loss in the correct place, yes, the stop loss is going to help you, but you are going to incur still stress, you're going to be pissed, and oh, the market is not going my way, whatever. Makes sense, everybody? You're going to start to lose margin. Okay? Talking about timing. You entered. We talked about this already. Broto doesn't agree. Not speculating. Alright, Broto, how do you know this market is going to go up? How do you know? You have a lower low, lower high. The market must retrace. How do you know? Based on what technical indicators or tools you know or you see, not speculating, that this market is going to push up. And everybody remember, this is wrong timing. You are correct on the direction, but you entered in the wrong time. And you do this 1, 2, 3, 4 trades, and you are going to get scared, and you are going to close all of them. True or not true? The trend line is up, doesn't matter, just because of the trend line. See, everybody, we've learned this already, right? 1 + 1 + 1 is 3. Don't trade from what you think is going to happen, trade from what you see. Hey boss, remember we did not see the last chapter, stop loss and take profit in support resistance. We talk about some other topic. Yeah, Ernest, I'm sorry I cannot cover everything. Alright, everybody? It's too much to talk about. There is no right or wrong, but this would be wrong timing, makes sense? Why, boss? Why? The market made a lower low and lower high. But it's not 100%. Sure, but it's not 100% on the upside either. Fair enough? Fair enough. 1 + 1 + 1 is 3. The market, it's an extension for a period of time. And now the short-term trend is showing to me lower lows, lower highs. If I go long, I might be right on the direction, but it's wrong timing. We have to wait for price to go close to the trend line to look for long. Exactly. Alright, everybody? When you trade prematurely, don't do this. Make sense, everybody? Alright? If you enter like here, you are not trading the blue market wave, you are trading the short-term trend. Okay? Some of you are doing this because you are thinking, oh, I need to go to work, so I'm going to go long right now because this market is going to go up anyway. True or not true? I need to go to work. I'm a lawyer, dentist, architect, you know, actor, quantum physics, whatever, gardener, Uber driver. I'm learning how to trade. I need to go to work, to my job, and I'm going just buying here because I know that the blue market wave is going to go up. And you do this, and when you come back home, the market is like down in here. Can you relate to this, everybody? Did this happen to you? Type in the chat, yes, this happened to me, or type in the chat, no, this never happened to me. I mean, come on, you know. I am special, you know. Type in the chat, everybody, on any time frame, whatever. I need to go to the job, I need to go to the supermarket, I need to go to the dinner, or I simply am going to bed and I'm going to buy the market in here because I know tomorrow the market is going to, the blue is going to go up. Aren't we trading like this, beginner traders? And when I wake up the next day, or when I came back from the job, from the work, or when I'm back from the dinner, the market's down here. Clara says, yes, thanks for being honest. Ala, yes, before, thanks for being honest. No, I'm a scalper and I never leave trades unattended. Very good. Desert Island, yes, today. Okay, everybody, stop doing this. Make sense? Alright, how could I, help me out? Journal your trades. You know, journal your emotions, journal your thinking process. Boss, but journaling, it's a lot of hard work. Do you want the Lambo, yes or no? If you want the Lambo, you are going to journal and you are going to stop complaining. If you don't want the Lambo, then it's alright. You don't need to journal. Fair enough? Alright. So this was about the retracement. Now, this is the market. This is the market. Okay, golden nugget today. Not all support, resistance, pivot point are the same. Alright, let's join the last few lessons. The market is in here, long or short. The market is in here, long or short, everybody. And this happens a lot lately in the market. The market is in here right now. Long, short, or stay out. What are you going to do in here? This happens a lot lately. The swings, the spikes are deep. And if you are going to wait for the market to make a higher high, this is going to ruin your risk-reward ratio on the blue. You are down in here. No, there is no right or wrong, it's a probability game. You are down in here. It's now the time to go long, or it's now the time to go short, or it's now the time to do what? And this is the lesson that you've learned. If you, everybody, now I'm talking to you now as a coach. If you didn't learn what we are talking today, go back to Dukascope YouTube webinar page and learn about retracement trading. Okay? And this is the skill. If you learned in the correct way, you are skilled, you have enough knowledge to understand how this market is going to behave 7 times out of 10. Broto long, Ernesto long, look at the journal before the market, Clara long, Dancy stay out. The structure is not broken, so we look for long opportunities. Ala says wait. Dancy, I stay out. Everybody, congratulations to you. Okay, now the retracement have last for a long time. It broke the uptrend line and it's crashing with the dip. Alright everybody, now this is easier to say than to do, right? Now I'm your student. Teacher, you are crazy. Teacher, I'm the student now. Teacher, you are crazy. The market's making lower lows, lower highs, and you can see it. And the market even broke the uptrend line. Hey, you want to go long? Are you crazy? Help me out, everybody. Help me out. My teacher is saying to me to go long, but I'm seeing lower lows, lower highs, below the downtrend line, and the market even broke the uptrend line, and this guy is telling me to go long. Or the guy is crazy, or the girl, you're my teacher, I'm the student here, or he or she doesn't know what he's talking about, or she's talking about. Make sense? If the market wave is going to continue to the upside, then long. Did not broke the market wave. Wow, congratulations to everybody. So dear student, we are not trading the red short-term trend. We are trading the blue. Those two are different patterns. Oh yes, but there is no yes but. The stop loss is down in here. You know, the stop loss is down in here. And this is not a higher high, higher low trade. This is a pure risk-reward ratio trade. Ah, this is something new to learn. This is something new to learn today, right? Boss, so you're saying that not all the trades are the same? Yes, correct. This is not a counter trend line break trade. This is not a higher high, higher low confirmation trade. You are entering in this trade simply because of risk-reward ratio. Okay? But there is more to the story, everybody. Your first trade is going to be a retracement trade. Talking about profit taken and stop loss, everybody. Listen up, listen up, listen up. You are going to buy the market down in here, trading the blue. It's going to be a risk-reward ratio trade. You don't need to wait for the market to make higher highs, higher lows. And your first trade is going to be a retracement trade on the red. Okay? Not necessarily if you want. We are joining the knowledge from the previous lessons. Okay, why? Because when the market is going to hit past resistance on the red, is going to do what? 7 times out of 10 is going to retrace or be in the no trade zone, whatever, and then you are going to have another entry. Okay, listen up, listen up, listen up. When the market hits past resistance on the red, you can get out of the trade 100%, or you can get out of the trade 50%, or you can leave the trade unchanged. Alright? And just let the market do what it does. Wow, right? Why right? Wow, why wow? Because you have all this knowledge already. Everybody, you have all this knowledge already. Here is the question. Can you do this? Can you think like this, everybody? Can you do this? Broto, it hasn't broken strong low. Dancy, anyway, I will wait to break aggressive counter trend line break. Island, long and redraw trend line. Fernando, hello boss. Fernando, did you connect on Skype? We have a Portuguese group. Everybody, can you do this? This is the skill, everybody. Can you do this? Boss, what is better, to exit 50% or leave the trade unchanged? Answer, it's up to you. Alright, it's up to you, everybody. You have the stop loss in the right place anyway, makes sense? Whatever happens in here. Boss, why are we learning all of this? Because some of you at the end of this Forex course 101 are going to be long-term swing traders. Some of you are going to be short-term day traders. You must learn everything and anything about how this market works, you know, just to understand and not fear the market. Make sense, everybody? Now, how many times we were here? How many times we were down here, right? We love the risk-reward ratio trades. How many times we were here? The market went back to the backside of the trend line, right? And did this. Everybody, what are you going to do here? What are you going to do here? Your entry was here. The green line is your entry. Give me a second. The green dotted line, this was your entry. Right? I love the risk-reward trades. You entered the market went to the pivot point and is going lower to hit your stop loss. What are you going to do? Are you going to close out the trade? Are you going to short the market? What are you going to do? And the pivot point in extension and or retracement is going to give you the answer. Dancy, buy more. Chicken out, but keep the trade. Everybody, this is the lesson, this is the skill. In a retracement, the first are the weakest, makes sense? Those are the weakest when you retracement trade. When you extension trade, what are those? The strongest or the weakest to push down? Or vice versa? How many times we get scared because we are trading the blue market wave, we enter here, but the market goes up to a pivot point and goes down to another pivot point, you know. Even worse, some of us, the market is going to hit the pivot point and some of us, we are shorting in here. Those are 80% losers on the short side. Hold to my trade, easier to talk, right? Easier to say than to do. In extension, the first one is the stronger. On what side? On the side to fall or on the side to go up? See everybody, there is no right or wrong, right? You are going to do a retracement trade, the market is going to go against you and you are going to chicken out. Why didn't I wait for the market to make higher highs, higher lows? Oh my gosh, you know. Isn't that true? We get afraid, everybody. Alright, our time is up. No, this month we don't have any more workshops, just next month, everybody. April, yes sir. Boss, are the workshops going to be the same? I don't know, I need to check. Alright everybody, see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade for freedom. Don't trade for money, trade for freedom. This is FX Freedom.